welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight's guitar is a Jackson Strat with the EMG pickups. I'm pretty sure they are active. I actually don't remember, so I'm going to have to take the cover off and look. I want to say no, though, but we'll see. And it is also a AAA jumbo quilted maple top. It's really pretty in red. So let's just go ahead and get right to it and show you. And here it is, and this is the wood. I know it doesn't look real, but it is real. That is AAA quilted maple, and it's book matched, so it's really pretty. So yeah. I've actually had this guitar quite a while. I bought this from a friend of mine about 2 years ago and like totally forgot about it. And I never did my my thing to it. It's got 24 jumbo frets, the EMG HZ pickups, standard string through, and standard Gibson style bridge. And I'll show you the back of it. It's not quilted maple, but it's still maple. And it has strap locks on it. So we will get straight into this guitar. And we'll give it a test play. And see what this baby's doing, if anything. Any problems, issues, or glitches. And go from there.
Lieutenant. Well, why don't you try Jetsia?
Definitely not in tune, so don't expect it to be perfect in tune. Yeah, definitely not in tune. It's a little better. Okay, so it sounds pretty good. We'll tighten that one pot up a little bit. It seems to be a little scratchy. So we'll tighten that up a little bit. Just to say we did. Take the knobs off. They don't have a set screw in them, so you can just pull them right off. Usually by hand. Sometimes easier than other. Ooh. The thing came out with it. Okay, well, in a case like that, then I'm going to have to use the... Hoop, 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 hoop. Okay, well... Not a big deal. I just put it right back in. Have to pound that back in there with the hammer in a second here. There we go. Okay. So it's pretty darn awesome. So we'll go ahead and detune it. And I'm just going to do a full setup on this. I've actually had this guitar since, oh god, summer of 2015. And I put it way back here in the corner, my room here, and it was literally almost on the bottom of a huge stack of guitars, of about, I think 13 guitars, and it was quite literally on the bottom. And, you know, I just literally forgot about this guitar. And I told you guys I was doing some organizing in this room lately, all last week. Doing organization in here and getting other amplifiers out and getting to my real streaming computer, the Alienware that's back there in the corner. So yeah, which I'm almost to. I should be to that actually tomorrow. So I'll be at that tomorrow, and yeah, it's really tight. Oh, these have set screws in them. I should have checked before. I forgot to check. Yeah, they got little set screws. I forgot to check. Yeah, sometimes these have set screws in them. Little tiny set Allens, if you will. And you just kind of untighten it, and then you can make your adjustment on your bridge and then tighten it down so it doesn't move. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Now I can take the bridge off very carefully, not to drop it on the quilted maple top. And you don't want to drag it across and scratch it, so you want to pick it up a little bit. And take the fuse out. This guitar has no issues, so this should go fairly fast tonight. And, you know, there's no Floyd Rose to tune and get level. There's no locking nut, you know, that kind of thing. So that'll take a lot less time. I can turn my flashlight off here. Yeah, so I have this guitar to finish. I have a brand spanking new in the box Epiphone limited edition custom shop Les Paul Pro plus top. Oh no, it's not a plus top. I take that part of it back. But everything else I just said, it is, and it's literally brand new in the box. So all I need to do is wax it and put a setup on it. And then I also have up and coming a Dean MLX, MXL that I need to be doing. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night or Friday night. So I have quite a few guitars lined up to do. I think 3 or 4 that I just mentioned, including that Jackson Professional JTX Standard that I did in the previous video tonight, that I had to stop and cut short because of an issue that I found. I got the posts gluing on that overnight, and we'll finish that guitar tomorrow. Oops. Yeah, I completely forgot about this guitar. Yeah, it's one of those things. I forgot. Ooh, I need to tighten the tuning heads. So we'll do that actually right now. I'll move the camera, and then I'll show you guys how I do that. Since this is a tilted head, the angle on it's kind of weird, so I need to kind of grab it from a different angle here. This guitar is basically brand new. I got it from a friend of mine, Kevin. Like I said, two summers ago, so here almost about 2.5 years ago. It's brand new. So I just need to put a setup on it. And then I'll decide if I want to sell it or not. If I do sell it, it's probably going to be at or very close to full pop retail. Now, sometimes a lot of people will give me flack for posting new guitars at or near full pop retail. But with me, you're not going to pay sales tax. So if you go to Guitar Center and say buy this guitar for $300, you're going to pay not just $300 out the door, you're going to pay tax on top of that. Or you can come to me, buy mine, and it's $300 flat out the door. Now I'm not going to sell this for $300. It's probably going to be $350, $380. I was just using that number as an example, but yeah. I'll tighten the. Sometimes they use different size nuts. Just go very slow on tightening these because they're black and I don't want to scratch them, and I want to strip them out. Okay, there we go on that one. Yeah. Okay, we'll check the truss rod. We'll give that a quick little adjustment.
No, you've moved it around your plate to make it look like you touched it. I didn't have to move it. It moved itself. Arjun, if this didn't appeal to you, why didn't you say something? No, it's all right. I wasn't really very hungry anyway.
Oops.
Speak up for yourself while you're here, okay? I'll make a concerted effort.
Yeah. So it's got these nice, they're not really shark tooths inlay, like an Ibanez, because a shark tooth will have a little cutout here in the inlay. And I believe the inlays on this are they're real mother of pearl. So that's a bonus. That's a bonus too.
My father never spoke to her again. On the day that he died, he turned to me and he said, "I'm counting on you."
Boy, the truss rod was really loose.
His last words to me.
Ooh, come on.
Did he want you to enter Starfleet after joining? To put your flight training to good use. Honestly, couldn't care less what I did.
Okay. Truss rod is adjusted. It was really loose. That was quite interesting. It was so loose.
There's so many possibilities when you're doing.
Yeah, alright.
I figured I'd get a lot out of this from a symbiote. But wouldn't you say? Well, a symbiote's influence is very
Okay.
but you're the host. You've got to be strong enough.
So I have to set these aside, the strings aside, so I can do the fretboard. Ooh, it's really dry and dirty, corroded. Even though the guitar is new, you know, if a new guitar sits unplayed, it will actually develop corrosion. I have it in a flight case, not even a gig bag or a hard shell case, but I have it in a flight case. But you know, it gets hot and cold in the winter and summer, and dries out and develops a little bit of corrosion, even though it's brand new. So we'll take some pictures. Yeah, so we got, it's 24th fret. I was thinking this was the 12th fret, but it's the 24th fret, so. Okay. I'll be right back.
What do you think? We did as much analysis on the runabout as we could. None of the matter would scan. We'll do more tests tomorrow.
How'd you wish you'd come through the experience?
Fine. He's a good pilot.
Uh-oh.
What?
I know that look.
What look?
That look, old man. The one that says, this one isn't going to make it.
Not because of me.
But you have your doubts.
I have my doubts.
What is his problem?
I'm not sure what he brings as a host. I'll advance a symbiote to the next level. Frankly, he's more than a little arrogant, Benjamin.
Is he?
Okay. Bertrand wants to be expected, check. But he's running his father's ambitions, and he doesn't have any idea what he'd do with a symbiote if he got one.
Have you confronted him?
It's not my job to confront him.
Isn't it?
My job is to show him what it's like to function as a joint trill. That's all. I can show you the guidelines. They're very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I to confront him?
Your doubts.
Yes, but I'm not Curzon Dax, and I won't do to him what Curzon did to me.
So, what are you going to do?
Okay.
This kid has to measure up soon. I'll never be close.
Cheers.
True.
My root beer. Okay. Now I gotta get out the drill again.
Maybe even just his own charming way. But he always demanded the highest
You don't know what he did to me.
I knew you made
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot about this guitar. I mean, I literally forgot about this guitar. And usually when I buy guitars from my friend Kevin, he always asks me, you know, how'd the guitar turn out? Did you work on it yet? Did you do your thing to it, your setup and all that? So I guess he forgot about it too. I'm going to email him tonight and I'm going to be, hey, remember this guitar? And he's going to be like, oh man, you haven't touched that thing yet? So well, I think we'll have a good laugh over that one tonight. We will have a good laugh over that one. We will definitely have a good laugh. Good belly laugh over this one. Oh, okay. Whew, that is workout. That gives your shoulders and upper body a workout, I tell you. Even though I've been doing this for many years, it still gives you a workout. Still gives you a workout. I'm going to go over them one more time. Okay. Mercy. Okay. Drill away. This battery, new battery on the drill seems to be doing really well. I think I've had it installed on the drill for what, about 3 months now or so? So it's doing pretty darn good. I'm not going to use a clean rag because I'm doing multiple videos tonight, but I'll flip the sides. I'll flip the used part under and use the same rag. And it's still new and clean on the under one here. On the underside, reverse side of the rag here. Whew. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, mercy, look at that. Quite a difference, huh, ladies and gentlemen? Merciful Minerva. Yeah, that's what happens when a guitar sits. You know. Wow, that's pretty though. It's coming out nice, I'll tell you that. Okay. Fold fold the rag out, and I'll do my thing to it on the frets here. So I think this is going to turn out really well. And then tomorrow when I take pictures of it and put it on my Twitter and my Facebook, I will decide whether I'm going to put it up for sale or not. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. If I do put it up for sale, like I said, it'll probably be at a full top retail. Because the guitar is brand new. I mean, even though I've had it for almost 2.5 years, it went untouched when my friend brought it over to me. So that would be what is called NOS, new old stock. It might be a few years old, but it's still brand new. And I tell this to people all the time that go to Guitar Center, Sam Ash, or wherever, and to go look at a new guitar to buy. I said, learn how to read serial numbers, because a lot of times you pull a guitar off the shelf, you're not going to get a 2018 guitar. Most likely it's going to be 2017, 16, 15, even if it's off the shelf, off the wall, so to speak, or new in the box. New in the box doesn't mean it's new from this year, it just means it's new, hasn't been sold before. And some people don't get that. I had a person call me on a guitar that I have that's brand new. It's a Gretsch Electromatic, and he says, my posting for the guitar says brand new, only used to set up. And the guy says, why are you selling a used guitar for almost the price of a new one? And I'm like, well, I'm not selling a used guitar, I'm selling a brand new guitar. It still has the protective plastic over the pickups and everything. Oh, you're selling a used guitar. It's like, no. You have to tune it in order to play it. So, I suppose if you really want to get super ultra hair-splitting technical, it's used once to set up, but you have to set it up anyway. So yeah, it's, you know, can't be too picky about verbiage on that. I mean, it's still brand new guitar, and I'm about $80 under going to Guitar Center and buying brand new one off the wall or in a box, and then you're going to have to pay tax on top of that, and then you're going to have to pay them $50, $75, $100 to do a setup on it, and then you're going to pay more. Or you can buy mine, which is brand new and already has a setup on it, and you're not going to pay tax. And the person I was talking to, he just didn't understand that. He just kept saying, well, you're selling a used guitar. And it's like, okay, whatever. I suppose technically if you go to a new car lot and go point at a new Corvette and say, I want to buy this new Corvette, and you look at the odometer on it and it's got 6 miles on it, then you're technically buying a used guitar. Or a new car, rather. A used car. Even though it's brand new at the dealership, because it's got 6 miles on it. So it's kind of akin to that. It's kind of akin to that. Okay, well, look at that fretboard. Looks pretty darn spiffy to me. Pretty darn spiffy. I like to take my pictures seconds after I finish. Just because I can. Oh yeah, big difference. Huge difference. Okay. So I guess technically one can say you are never buying a brand new car at a car dealership. You're buying a used guitar. You're buying a used car, even if it's a 2018 and it's got 6 miles on it. And guess what? It's used. So I mean, if you want to look at it that way, one can. You know. Okay. Mm.
Never have sex
Okay. Use my little stick to get in the crevices, you know? So yeah, I do have a lot of guitars for sale right now that are brand new, only used to set up, and I do advertise it as such. I do say that it was used to set up, but it's still brand new. So I have a lot of guitars that are like that. But inevitably somebody will message me and say, well, hey, you're defrauding. You're selling a used guitar. And it's like, okay. Then you tell me how I'm supposed to describe it. You tell me. And I ask them that, and they usually don't have an answer. Because they're just trying to be smug. They're just trying to be smug. Smug like a bug. So this is a really pretty top. And this is not a high-end expensive guitar to begin with. This guitar is what, No. I think it's $500 if you were to go to Guitar Center and buy one of these brand new off the wall today. So if I do put this up for sale, it's probably going to be, I'm probably going to put it at like $450. That's probably what I'm going to list it as if I put it up for sale. So this guitar is pretty nice. Like I say, it's not the most highest end one in the world, but it is pretty nice with this jumbo AAA quilted maple top. I will say that. I will say that about it. It is pretty spiffy. Oh. Okay. Ooh, wow. Oh yeah. I don't think I'm gonna have to go over this top twice. There was one little tiny spot right here that I needed to get a second time, but other than that, I think we're pretty spectacular here. Boy, this is going to look awesome in the sun tomorrow when I take pictures of it. It is going to look phenomenal. Oh yeah. Dang, that's pretty. That is pretty. I have to stand up to do it right here because I can't see. I can't see because it's so shiny. Yeah, this thing is in stellar shape. It's got a 3-way switch, not a 5-way. I kind of wish it had a 5-way, but that's alright. That's okay. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, there's one little spot here I need to go over again. Not a big deal. stick. I need my little stick.
This is only going to delay the inevitable.
Yeah, pretty nice guitar. This thing is gonna look so awesome in the sun tomorrow. This is gonna be mind-boggling.
Roughly 5 hours.
How much will it expand?
About 3%. We'll lose the whole section of the station. Right above the station.
Little spot there, no? Oh, it's gone. Alright. There was a little spot there I was worrying about.
We have to destroy it.
You can't just wipe out a civilization. We'd be committing mass murder.
It's like stepping on hands, Odo.
I don't step on hands, Major. Just because we don't understand the life form doesn't mean we can destroy it.
Do you have a better idea?
I'll give you my decision.
Okay. I don't see any other spots I have to go over a second time. Maybe right here, actually.
Personal log. Supplement. 1 hour. 1 hour to make a decision about the meaningful life or death of a civilization. Or the
Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. No better. I can't believe I forgot about this guitar for 2.5 years. It's just... I'm blown away. I forgot about it. But... just proves I'm human. And I forget things. Not very often, but I've actually have a pretty good memory. But, yeah. Every once in a while. I'm kind of like my mother that way. I mean, my mother had a memory like a steel trap. I mean, just, she could remember, you know, stuff that would just blow your mind away. It's just like, you remember that? You know, whatever it is we're talking about at that point in time. It's like, you remember that? What the heck? It's like, whoa, are you a alien or something to remember something like that? But, yeah.
So now you're hiding.
So I kind of take after her that way.
Of course not.
Memory like a steel trap.
It's murder, isn't it?
I'll take the truss rod cover and give it a little once over.
I really want you to meet her, Dad.
I really want to meet her.
Can I invite her to dinner tonight?
Not tonight. But soon.
Thanks, Dad. You'll love her.
Not that it was dirty, but there's the
What's so interesting in there?
truss rod cover.
I can see my
Pretty
future.
shiny.
There's a glass of synthetics will tell you the future. Let's just get this over with, okay? Just use a sharp blade so I won't feel it. You don't know me as well as you think you do. I'm sure you looked at all the training profiles. But that doesn't tell you who Jadzia really was before she was joined. She was the quietest, shyest, most withdrawn young woman you've ever known. Brilliant. Top grades. And not a clue to what life was about. She'd never looked outside the program. And it didn't matter because she was
So we're just getting the
until she met Curzon.
headstock right now.
Curzon size drop in about 20 seconds.
You want to be real careful in doing the headstock
Of her life.
with the strings on it,
She called herself
because if you accidentally polish and take a string with you like this, I know it's hard to see, but if you, here's a string, and if you take it and you polish it with the string, you're going to put more scratches in it than you're polishing.
and reapply.
So you want to be real extra careful to hold the strings even when you're polishing and taking the polish off. So you want to be real careful.
And I've never been sure quite why, except as I've come to know Curzon's dark sense of humor, I have a feeling the irony might have appealed to him. Jadzia Dax is not Curzon Dax, but I am Dax. And I'm slowly coming to terms with what that means to me. Sometimes it means
We'll go ahead and we'll put the truss rod cover back now.
sometimes it means what he does in this shit before he slides into the middle of a pack and gets overlooked.
You're giving me another chance?
You are the only one who can give yourself another chance. You can't simply do this anymore to meet other people's expectations. Not your father's, not your teacher's, but on mine. You need to discover what Arjun wants out of life, out of joining.
Lieutenant, I'm gonna try to take it back to the worm. How soon can you be ready?
I want to be sure the containment field can block out any Bertrand node radiation as we pass through it.
Put the other screws back in. Boy, that truss rod was really loose, wasn't it? I mean, it was hand loose.
You thought you knew justice. You don't know jack.
We got it adjusted really well, and
Central, part of the day shift,
yeah.
right here on H&I. Life is too short not to live it to the fullest. What do all of these men and women have in common? Hair club. It changed everything. It changed my world. To this day, I get compliments on my hair all the time. I feel over the moon with happiness and joy. I love my hair. With over 40 years of providing personalized hair solutions, Hair Club is uniquely positioned to help men and women of all ages, all ethnicities, and all hair types at any stage of hair loss.
I was a bit nervous at first, but after my consultation, I feel like I'm in good hands, and I can't wait to get this journey started.
Almost. There we go. Truss rod is back in place.
See that much hair is that full. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give it. I would give it a 10. It's literally
Okay. Oh, pretty good. We're making good time. Yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here.
And the latest technologies proven to give you the hair you've always wanted, so you can look and feel your best every day. Call or go online now to schedule your free Hair Club consultation. Comprehensive
We're making pretty good time. We've only been going 45 minutes.
Call or go online in the next 5 minutes, and we'll also give you
So we're doing pretty good time-wise. This guitar I'll finish tonight.
$250, and that's just for completing your free Hair Club consultation.
That's for sure. Okay. So we can call the top and the frets and fretboard done. When we go to tighten the strings back up, put some tension on them, I'll dry lube the nut like I always do. Yeah, look at that top. Look at that. That is badass. Okay. You know what? I gotta take this back cover off and check and see if the pickups are active. I don't think they are, but we're gonna check anyway. It still has the protective plastic over the back cover here, I think. Yeah, I think I can feel the plastic. It's a protective film, and then you can take and peel this film off, and then it's real nice and perfect underneath. But I always leave those on, especially when I'm selling a guitar, because that's a good, it protects it, and it's a good selling point. Okay, let's take this cover off. Take a gander. Okay, the electronics are not, I repeat, are not active. So there is that.
In 42 minutes, the energy gas expands, and once it intersects with one of those Vertron nodes, they'll feel the result in the Cardassian homeworld.
But they are full-size 500K pots, so that's good. I'm going to take a picture of the electronics just while I get everything exposed. Just to say I did. I'll take a second picture because the other pictures kind of had a flashback. Yeah, I'll delete the other picture. This one came out better anyway. Okay. Alright, so we got 500K pots. We have, I think 47 ultrafarad, 47 ultrafarad capacitors. And, give me a chance to check the ground, make sure the ground is good. And a chance to check out the jack, make sure the jack is tight and nice. So the jack looks like it's good. We'll tighten the jack up just to say we did. Yeah, jack's a little loose. Jack is a little loose. Not bad, but just a little. Yeah, definitely a little loose. So to tighten this, you put a screwdriver in here and put a little bit of tension to the left or right or front or back. I usually go to the left. Just a little bit of, because you don't want to put too much tension because you don't want to crack the jack plate and you don't want to mess with anything. And you just tighten it up. And you'll know you don't want to go too tight because these nuts only have about 2.5 threads on them. And then it'll strip it out, and then you're either replacing the nut or the entire jack and nut, and you don't want that. So then I'll just take, take my finger and I'll press the jack a little bit tighter. There's a little tang in there. So what I'll do is I'll take my finger, and if they say the tang is there for the jack, I'll put a little pressure on it and bend it just a little bit more tight. So that way when you plug the jack in it, you have a nice tight fit. So that works out pretty well. Okay, we got our pictures. I'll go ahead and tighten this back up.
I'm nothing like I expected. Life after life with each new personality stampeding around in your head. You get desires that scare you, dreams that used to belong to someone else. I wouldn't recommend it for everyone, but in time, I might recommend it for you. When you're ready.
I know what I have to do.
And we'll go ahead and tighten these screws up nice. Not overly tight, just tight.
I've got Curzon. Next on H&I.
One more. There we go.
Followed by Enterprise. Then
Okay.
on H&I.
Grantham University has been educating all kinds of heroes for over 65 years. Those who are making sacrifices every day.
It still has a protective plastic over the
Family at Grantham.
tuners, so that's good.
That's why we offer a private
That
university education.
moreover proves the guitar is new.
Online programs make learning at Grantham flexible, even when life isn't. It's
So
time
that's
to
always a
finish your
plus.
degree. Visit grantham.edu to enroll today.
This is Kate. She takes 2 prescriptions. Kate's son Jack takes 1 too. Kate works hard and thought she had good insurance, but she still pays too much. That's no good. So Kate downloaded the GoodRx app. Now she can compare prescription prices to find the best discounts. She even beats her insurance price. Good for you, Kate. Good for you. GoodRx. Stop paying too much for your prescription.
Okay.
Download the free app today.
Ooh. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No damaging the new guitar, please. No damaging it. Okay. Now we'll sit down. Now I can polish the back. And the back is not flamed maple, it's painted. And the top is of course translucent. So so yeah.
Your inarticulate expression of awe notwithstanding, Mr. Helix, it was a fascinating spectacle.
That's the edge of the shockwave. The pressure is over 90 kilopascals. 30% more than we predicted.
Now, back us up at full impulse. I want to stay ahead of the run.
Okay.
Congratulations, everyone. Only 2 other crews in the history of Starfleet have witnessed a super.
We're doing pretty good here.
Neither one was this close. Less than 10 billion kilometers. Definitely a record.
What's that mean?
Shit, Captain, if I caught you wanted you.
Whoa.
Things are lighting us to our kids, and it's really got me interested in learning more about stellar phenomena.
Just a guess.
Okay.
Even a hologram of the local.
So we're making pretty good time on this guitar. Oh, it's coming out beautiful. Ooh. Goodness gracious, after you polish and wax it, it's just like, oh man. Of course it's new, so of course it's going to come out perfect. It's,
Been doing this for 14 straight hours. Don't you think it is a little wet? We'll get to work on the astrometric analysis, and we'll give you a full report in the morning.
You win. A 0700.
look at that, folks. Look at that. Oh, I still have to
Janeway to Security intruder alert.
There's no need to call rooms for this, Kathy.
I'll have to take the polish off of it. But other than that, it looks pretty darn perfect.
Gateway to security intruder alert.
Oh, it's no use. I've taken the proverbial phone off the hook. After all, we don't want any interruptions.
That is beautiful, I must say.
There is no us, Q.
The night is young.
I want you all to first get rid of this bed.
I have no intention of getting between those Starfleet issue sheets. They give me a terrible rash.
Oh, since you won't be getting in the bed.
Oh, Kathy. Don't be such a prude. It has been a while.
And it's gonna be a while longer. Get out.
So tense. Why don't you slip into something more comfortable?
If you think this pure attempt at seduction is going to work,
Oh,
you're more self-deluded than I thought.
No, I see. You think I'm interested in some tawdry one-night stand? That's because I haven't
yeah, it looks pretty good.
all the females of all the species in all the galaxies. I have chosen you to be the mother of my child.
Pretty nice. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Wow, this looks pretty spectacular. And again, this isn't a very high-end guitar. It's just, you know, kind of an end-user, medium-end, medium-priced guitar, so it's not, you know, not like it's $1,000 guitar or anything. You know? I wish it was, but it isn't. Something just blew across my table when I blew the thing. Yeah, come on there, Egg.
So wake up with the heroes that uphold the law.
Listen, I'm too out of sleep. I'm up working shit.
Good guys at sunrise. Weekday morning starting at 5
Oh yeah,
4 Central.
this is pretty nice.
Right here on H&R.
One little spot I need to redo right here.
I know that you're probably asking yourself, why would a brilliant, handsome, dashingly omnipotent being like Q want to mate with a scrawny little bipedal specimen like me?
Let me guess. No one else in the universe will have you.
Nonsense! I could have chosen a Klingon Tarn, the Romulan Empress, a Cerebrian microbe.
Okay, we're getting close to being done. The polishing. I just got to do the neck, and then I can start doing a setup on this sucker.
My cosmic clock is ticking. Besides, you have no idea what you're missing. Foreplay with a cube can last for decades.
Sorry, but I'm busy for the next 60 or 70 years.
Oh, I see. This is one of those silly human rituals. You're playing hard to get.
As far as you're concerned, Q, I'm impossible to get.
Goody. A challenge. This is going to be fun.
I'm not sure what he's really up to. But I have a feeling he'll be back. Stay way out.
Okay, so far so good. Do the back of the neck here, and then we'll pretty well be done.
Is there something else?
Have you heard anything more from Q?
No. I wish I could believe he'd gone from there.
I was wondering just what you meant when you said I made a personal request.
He wants to mate with me.
I see.
Obviously, it's out of the question. And I suspect it's a smokescreen, knowing Q has probably got some hidden agenda.
Maybe.
Chicote.
I know I don't have any right to feel this way, but this bothers the hell out of me. I do believe you're jealous. Why didn't you tell me there was another man?
Because there isn't. I'm just not interested in you.
Any more questions? I was wondering, Kathy, what could anyone possibly see in this big oak anyway? Is it the tattoo? Because mine's bigger.
Not big enough.
Oh, that was fun. Funny stuff.
Unannounced visits continue. Since I suspect he's up to something more than pursuing me, I've instructed the crew to take every opportunity to uncover his true motives.
Who says crew performance reports have to be insured? Shirley's working on the bridge. Now if we could just convince the captain to start holding morning briefings in here, that'll be the day.
Nice program, Tommy. But it's all just so much hollow pleasure, isn't it?
All right, Q, we'll bite. What do you want?
Guys, I just don't understand your captain. I've tried everything. Filling the bridge with roses, writing Dravian love sonnets, serenading her in her bath.
Oh, I'll bet she'd love that.
But no matter what lengths I go to win her heart, she rejects me. Me! How, I ask you, is that possible?
Did it ever occur to you that she just doesn't like you?
No.
Look, Q, we've been told about your appearances on the Enterprise. We know your little visits usually turn out to be more than meet the eye. So save your broken heart routine and tell us what you're really after.
Okay. Back of the neck is done.
I just thought the two of you might be able to give me some advice on how to break through Kathy's icy exterior. You know, man to man.
My advice would be to give up before you embarrass yourself any more than you already have. Come on, Harry. We're not going to get a straight answer out of this guy.
Okay.
You borrowed another one of these fruity concoctions.
Not unless you tell me why you're
Oop.
bothering Captain Janeway.
Captain Janeway. Now that's a subject I want to discuss. Tell me, what are some of her favorite things? Chocolate truffles, stuffed animals, erotic art.
You can't bribe Captain Janeway.
Oh no, isn't that what you do?
What are you talking about?
I understand that you acquire things for her. Create little interesting diversions. Prepare little tasty treats.
Oh, I gotta sit down. My back hurts.
Why else would she be so fond
Oh, okay.
of face?
Do you want to know what Captain Janeway likes about me? I'll tell you. I'm respectful, loyal, and most of all sincere. And those are qualities of someone like you.
Okay, I'll go ahead and we'll put the knobs back on. getting closer to getting ready to start the setup on this sucker, which shouldn't take too long because
As a small token of my affection.
I've been going an hour and 8 minutes on this. Oh, I gotta do the bridge still.
Just
So. Okay.
I'm afraid that I haven't been sincere. When you first asked why I wanted to have a child with you, I made jokes, bragged about my prowess, engaged in sexual innuendo. I was using all that to cover up my true feelings.
And I suppose you want to share your true feelings with me now.
I'm lonely.
A little piece of pecan pie.
Oh, I know it's hard.
Sure.
But I've been single for billions of
thank you.
years. It was fun at first, gallivanting around a galaxy, using my omnipotence to impress females of every species. The fact of the matter is that I want someone to love me for myself. I guess what I'm saying is I want a relationship.
Okay. Now we just have the bridge to do, and then that'll be it.
Stability and security that I've been missing.
Sorry, Q. I'm not buying it.
Oh, all right. Let's see if you buy this. You're stuck out here, thousands of light years from home, and you aren't getting any younger, are you? All your hopes for home, hearth, and family grow dimmer every day. Admit it, Catherine, you're lonely too, and you wonder if you will ever have a child.
You're right. I would like to have a child someday. But not with you.
Why not?
I'm just not the right kind of woman for you, Q.
Truer words were never spoken.
Q, how did you find me?
Never mind that. What are you doing with that dog? I'm not talking about the puppy.
Okay. Got a piece of pecan pie from Thanksgiving. My brother's gonna bring me a piece here in a minute. So.
Daddy, I want you to meet my boyfriend Sean. We're getting married.
Have a seat. You got a job? Yes, sir. You smoke, drink, do drugs? No, sir. Who's your car insurance with? The general, sir. Welcome to the family, son. Big interesting. All right, Quilted, right with the general. First rate, no way you can get online. Go to the general.
Okay.
I am not for colds.
I am not for just treating my symptoms.
I am for shortening colds when I'm sick with Zycam. Zycam is completely different.
This is just a standard black
Zycam is clinically proven to shorten
bridge, so. Oop, if I don't drop it first, I guess. Almost dropped it.
Before she puts them in the dishwasher. So what does the dishwasher do?
Cascade Platinum does the work for you. Pre-washing and removing
Holding it with a rag because it's black and I don't want to get it fingerprinted up after I just polished it, so.
If you currently have life insurance, you could be overpaying for your policy. Call now to find out how you can save up to 100% of your money with return of premium life insurance from Senior Life Insurance Company. If you
Oh,
own
that's
a
pretty.
life insurance policy, you see no cash.
Okay, so we'll put this sucker back now. So we gotta lift the strings up gently.
That's right. You get back all the money you paid. That's 100% return on your money.
Then we gotta lift it up.
Protection if you need it, and 100% cash back if you don't. These talk about saving money, but with return of premium life insurance from Senior Life,
I'm gonna get a few fingerprints on it to move it around, but it can't be helped.
you have no obligation. Return of premium life insurance from Senior Life Insurance Company. Call the number on
But who are you exactly?
Catherine Janeway, may I present Q?
Not just any Q.
Thank you, kind sir. Take a look at this wood here. You'll get a kick out of this.
To pollute the continuum with the DNA of this narrow little being.
I never said it was exclusive.
Look at that.
Stay away from it.
Oh, yeah.
Jumbo AAA quilted maple.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful. What's the back look like that, or just
No,
that just the
no,
face?
it's just a top. It's about a little more than a 1/4 inch top. Pretty though, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Look how when you move the light, it like
Yeah. Beautiful.
looks like foil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quilted maple.
Yep, quilted maple top. Yeah.
She may be a member of an intellectually challenged species, but she's right. Your irresponsible behavior is continuing to have cosmic
Well,
consequences.
go on the last penny. I don't want to forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you causing
Yeah.
supernovas? Not exactly. What's that supposed to be?
It's no use,
Forget about it.
Shockwave is too fast for us.
Yeah.
Evasive maneuvers.
Or fall asleep and then 3 hours later it's don't want that. That would suck.
16 seconds in that. I'm not sure if the shields will hold.
Well,
If you insist.
true timing, tone.
Contact with the first shockwave within 3 seconds, Commander.
Oh.
Brace for impact.
But when you shed the light on it, you really see what you missed. You can see the wood a lot prettier, a lot better. But I can see a couple spots where I missed.
Well, I must admit, your gown is very becoming.
I don't have time for your little fantasies. Return me to Voyager.
This is no fantasy. You're in the Q continuum.
The continue.
That's right. I'm simply allowing you to perceive it in the context your human mind comprehends.
The last time you brought me here, it looked like some sort of way station on a narrow road.
It was awfully drab, wasn't it? But this is a much more colorful representation for a human of American descent, don't you think? An elegant manor
Look at that
house,
big can
a
of
beautiful southern
beans,
belle, a
right?
dashing Union officer.
I thought you said you bought another can
Despite her
No.
hatred for
the other day. No?
I remember that. I told you that. I remember we have it. We
Yeah.
had that one.
I think it's in the cabinet down below the by the door. The cabinet by the door.
To make sure of that myself, if you don't.
Oh, you looked through there?
has gone way beyond your shit. It's even gone beyond
Yeah.
me.
Maybe we used it then already.
Stop speaking in riddles and tell me what's going on.
I'll do better than that. I'll show you. The continuum is burning, but you are in the middle of a civil war.
Struggle, hardship, desperation. Sometimes the darkest times define the greatest heroes.
You did the right thing. Seems the longer we're out here, the more I have to keep saying that to myself. Star Trek Enterprise, tonight at midnight, 11 Central, on H&I. There's only one you, with your own goals and motivations. Your own definition of healthy and happy. So why isn't there a workout made just for you? Now, there is. I am Max, the breakthrough fitness intelligence platform only on the new Bowflex Max Trainer. I'll learn your capabilities. Can you give me one more? And help you reach your goals. We can start at only 4 minutes. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's pretty wood, isn't that?
How to get you to 30.
Yeah, pretty neat.
I'm the coach. And you
That's talking to my brother there. He's making homemade enchiladas from scratch for us tomorrow for dinner. He's making them now, and then we'll eat them tomorrow. And then he brought me a piece of pecan pie from when we made for Thanksgiving. So, I made the pie. Cannot beat a piece of pecan pie. Especially when it's homemade. Especially. Okay. I need to see if I missed any more spots. Seems I spoke too soon when I said I was done polishing it.
Thank you, raising up. Up and down, no side to side. You got it? Come on, stay focused.
Okay. Now I think I'm done.
Planning for retirement? Quick. What's your most valuable asset?
One little spot.
Not these. It's time. Because time gives you more opportunity.
One little spot.
So don't
Where'd it
wait
go?
another
Right there.
minute. Go to personalcapital.com now for a retirement planner that takes the guesswork out of retirement. A dashboard that shows you all your accounts and
Okay, there we go.
your net worth, all in
That's about as good as it's gonna get.
all retirement and investing tools, plus wealth management options. Join at personalcapital.com.
You can always go over stuff many times, but at some point you have to call it done.
There's so many toothpaste out there. Which one should I use? Because that takes care of your gums and
At some point you have to call it done.
Cleans all in and helps repair weakened enamel. Gum and enamel repair from Crest.
Do I use a toothpaste that whitens my teeth?
So with that said, that's a bright light
Now
too,
I
isn't
have
it?
to choose. From Crest 3D
Not
White,
bad.
Beauty Therapy Collection
$3
and
at
Spearmint Peppermint Oil. It gently
Harbor
whitens
Freight.
teeth and has a fortifying formula to protect your nail. Crest.
Okay, well, let me finish my pie first. Pie for my pie hole. Put some pie in my pie hole. You gonna show the otter again? Oh, there he is. He's so cute. He's my favorite on that commercial. Don't show him long enough though.
Do you remember our friend Quinn?
Suicide board Voyager.
Do you recall what I said might happen if he were allowed to take his own life?
You said it would represent an interruption to the continuum. It could have dire consequences.
I'd say a civil war is pretty dark.
His death caused this conflict.
It caused chaos and upheaval. Because even though he was gone, his calls for freedom and individualism continued to echo in the ears of those who believed in his teachings, myself among them. I sound around the galaxy.
The supernovas.
You might call them
Just can't stop eating the pie.
crossfire.
Pie for the pie hole.
It's terrible, but it's also a wonderful opportunity.
Don't want to get any pie on my guitar.
War can be an engine of change. War can transform a society for the better. You're slavery and oppression.
But our civil war came at a time before mankind had learned to resolve disputes without bloodshed. Shouldn't you have evolved to a point where you can find a non-violent way to resolve a conflict?
That's where you come in.
What do I have to do with any of this, Q?
I want you to help me transform the continuum in the same way your civil war transformed the nation.
I made it with you?
I know. It's brilliant, isn't it?
I don't see how a baby is going to end a war being fought by a race of omnipotent beings.
It's simple. Mating will create a new breed of Q, which will combine my omnipotence and infinite intellect with the best that humanity has to offer.
You believe human DNA is going to restore peace?
Precisely. What the continuum needs right now is an infusion of fresh blood, a new sensibility, a new leader, a new messiah. Think of it, Kathy. Our child will be like a precious stone tossed into the cosmic lake, sending endless ripples of human conscience and compassion to wash up on every distant shore of the universe. What greater contribution could a being with your unlimited power ever hope to make? What is more important?
Pie for the pie hole.
I'm offering you the opportunity.
I'll be right back.
Be the mother of peace. What's it going to be?
Report. Shield strength is at 20%. Hull damage on decks 9 through 14. Minor tricks reported on all decks. Warp drive is offline. Commander, according to these readings, the shockwaves have knocked us 16 billion kilometers from our previous location.
I want to know what's going on here. Where's Captain Janeway?
Let me go before I hurl this ship and everyone on it into the Therinian Ice Age.
I don't think you can.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know how or why, but something's affected your powers. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be here, and you wouldn't have a bruise on your forehead. Now start talking before I hurl you into the brig. And it's the war in the continuum that's causing the supernovas.
May we presume that this conflict is also responsible for the weakening of your powers and your inability to return to the continuum?
The Vulcan talent for stating the obvious never ceases to amaze me.
How were Q and Captain Janeway able to re-enter the continuum and you weren't?
I tried to return, but I was wounded in the process. Don't try to understand it. It's far beyond your limited capacity to comprehend. What's important is I'm stuck here with you mortals, while Q is probably in the process of irreparably harming the continuum with that woman. Tossed aside for someone 5 billion years younger. If it weren't so laughable, I'd cry.
Look, we want our captain back, and you obviously want to get home. Why don't we help each other?
How could you possibly help me?
There's got to be some way to get back to the continuum besides snapping your fingers.
Well, there's one possibility. But somehow I don't think this rickety barge or your half-witted crew members are up to the challenge.
May I remind you, madam, that this rickety barge and its half-witted crew are your only hope at the moment.
Okay. Oh, I usually don't eat this late, but when somebody offers you pie, you don't refuse. So, with that said, yeah.
Mere cannonballs and lead charges being fired at us.
Some sort of Q weapons?
Okay. Oh, hey. Dang it, I forgot to dry lube the nut. Okay, I can do that. I can do that quick enough. So I'll take my dry lube. And then go to the nut. Take the strings out of the grooves. And just very lightly dab. A little dab will do ya. 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 And put it back. Now I can put the strings on and tune it up and start on the setup on this sucker, on this beast, this super beast.
Each of these food boxes represents a gift of life for people here in Israel who are in desperate need. These are very difficult times for Israel and the Jewish people.
Get in there.
As the government spends more and more of its resources for battling terrorism. The situation
Get in there, you. Oh, come on.
get longer and longer. There are more people who come than expect because the numbers keep growing. The Bible teaches, blessed is he whose help is the God of Jacob. He upholds the cause of the oppressed and gives food to the hungry.
And we're not trying to tune it right this second. We're just trying to get some tension on the strings. And then we'll set the string height and the pickup height and all that jazz.
With your phone call right now, a food box will go out to one desperate farmer in Israel. Inside the food box is a special note that will bless them and let them know that America stands strong in solidarity with Israel in their struggle for survival.
Many of these people are ill, they're sick, they're alone. They don't have the money to afford things that many of us, most of us take for granted. I ask you to please help. Go to your phone and tell us that you stand with Israel at her time of need.
Israel and its people need your help now. You can make a life-changing difference by calling and saying that you will give a $25 to help a family in need in Israel.
Okay.
And God bless you for your
I just want to make sure your strings are in the saddle groove.
More like a big hug. Wow, Frank Thomas.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. You look like you could still be playing. That's what I said.
Well, I am feeling stronger and leaner.
Ooh.
What's your secret? I discovered eugenics.
I wish my husband did.
It's easy. Just as simple as that.
If you're a guy over 40, text 321321 and enter the word THAT to get a complimentary bottle of award-winning Eugenics, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Eugenics is a unique man-boosting formula powered by Texas, patented key ingredient.
Okay, now we'll lift up the action height a little bit, just to get it up off of the edge. Put it up back to about a factory setting. A little bit of buzz. So go up half a turn.
Well, what? Are you finished?
the shield array. It takes a while. But you want to close. Surely there's some way you can speed up the process. Well, but you're very well if it's not because you can do it yourself. Oh, that's right. You've lost your powers and you need our help. I don't think you understand. It's imperative that I get back to the continuum before Q mates with your captain. I understand perfectly. You are the first female who's ever had a man run out on her. I hope you're not comparing some failed romance in your pitiful existence to my eternal association with Q. You know, I have really had it with this superiority complex of yours. It's not a complex, dear. It's a fact. Well, here's another fact. If you don't stop pestering me, I'm never going to finish. In which case, your association with Q might not be quite as eternal as you think. You know, I've always wanted
Oh. Hmm. Okay. See if I can let this down. Half a turn, maybe.
Where are we? One of your faction's encampment. I pulled you out of the mansion and managed to hide you from the enemy patrols. That's not designed for people retreating from the battle. Look, then, I say you're not on the winning side. And now it's time to make noise.
I knew you'd come around.
I know what you said. They're creating a new pure footprint in the earth.
See if I can go down a half a turn. On this.
I promise you won't regret it.
Oh, you're not going to have a job with me. You're going to meet that charming lady friend of yours that appeared on my ship.
Mate with another Q. Ridiculous.
That would have been ideal if she had a very long-term relationship.
This one was never fairly good. I mean, the Q will bring me out in sex. It's never been done.
Really? Well, how exactly did the Q come into existence in the first place?
Q didn't come into existence. The Q have always existed. Besides, I could only mate with a species capable of copulation. Like you.
But I don't want you.
Oh, okay.
It's the foundation of a family. And a
Okay.
society.
Let's plug this sucker in and see what it's gonna do or not do.
Give it up. I mean, who would raise it? Who would raise it? I'm really not good enough to be a wet nurse.
So you're not willing to do the hard work.
I'm an idea man.
Oh.
My forte.
I'd change batteries if I were you. This kind of trouble you're in needs more than a quick fix.
Oh, man. Okay.
Way into the continuum and make everything all right.
Why not?
Those best qualities of humanity you talked about. Not a simple matter of genetics.
Oh, come on.
Conscience, compassion. They're attributes that mankind has developed over centuries. Values that have passed from one generation to the next.
Okay.
To their children. Creating a new kind of human if you want your offspring to embrace your ideas, you may have to teach them.
The entire universe would be our child's playground. Together, the two of you could explore dimensions you've never even imagined. Fess up. Isn't it even slightly tempting?
I'd be lying if I said no. What
explorer wouldn't be intrigued by the idea of seeking out whole new dimensions. But I have other responsibilities, and I won't just abandon them.
Now, the crew of the intrepid starship Voyager. Perhaps you'd be interested in sending them over.
You've tempted me with that prospect before. But frankly, I'm afraid it is more than a suspect.
Oops.
My crew and I will get on. Determination. You're not looking for a quick fix. You'll figure something out. You are omnipotent after all.
I need time to think about it.
Time's up, Q. You gotta stop this war before it destroys the continuum. Now I'm taking this white flag and I'm going over to the enemy camp and I'm going to tell them you're ready to talk about terms for a ceasefire.
Cassie, don't be a hero.
I'm going, Q. So if I were you, I'd start working on a way to set that precedent.
So far, so good.
Sir. Commander? What is it, Harry? She's put us on a direct course for another star about to go supernova.
These supernovas are actually called
We'll be reaching the imploding star in 13 seconds. Still have time to change course. Maintain your course. Take warp drive off. Operate the shields. And get back to
Dr. Smith. I'm sorry.
Okay, now we'll test the intonation. 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 I can't see it because it's black.
That's why we have to get this launch on that cruiser by the most expedient means possible.
Okay. Come on. Replace the batteries in this.
The so-called freedom faction. We shall have to execute him.
With all due respect, sir, there are no chapters in the history of my own people who are trying to force their name in its favor. Q has an idea of bring this conflict to an end. I urge you to listen to what he has to say.
Our order is all. Tell me
perfect. Almost perfect.
This is H&I. That can't possibly be as poignant as it sounds. Your hope for
Most of these only need about a quarter turn or so.
say hi to H&I.
This is important news for
And the intonation's pretty close, so.
Roundup in commercial settings and later developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. According to the World Health Organization's research on cancer, the active ingredient in the wheat Roundup, glyphosate, can cause cancers such as non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. If you or a loved one were exposed to Roundup in a commercial setting, such as farming, landscaping, or golf course maintenance, and then you developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, you could be eligible for protection from antibiotics. If you or a loved one were exposed to the wheat killer Roundup and were then diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, call the law offices of Davis and Cross right now to see if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free, and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Attention. If you currently have life insurance, you could be overpaying for your policy.
Yeah.
To find out how you can save up to 100% of your money with Return of Premium Life Insurance from Senior Life Insurance Company. You see no cash unless you die. With Return of Premium Life Insurance, you receive back 100% of all premiums at the end of the term. 100% return of your money.
There you have it, folks. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? She sounds pretty spiffy. Pretty spifferific. If I can call this guitar on.
I won't plead for my own life. From your perspective, I know it seems insignificant, but what is not insignificant is the fact that you, as an omnipotent race, have an opportunity to be a positive force. Set up standards other people
Okay, I have to tighten the things for the bridge. So,
Do you have anything to add?
I think it's 1.5 is too big.
For the principles of
It might be 1.5.
individuality that I have fought for so long. But this woman is innocent. What's more, she saved my life. And she tried to save us from each other.
Yeah, it's
You leave, you must.
1.5 millimeter.
Very touching.
These are just little set screws. Once you've adjusted your height, then you can tighten these set screws. And you don't need to tighten them tight. They just need to be, just kind of, because you want to strip them out. Just need to be moderately hand tight. And come on.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'll call this guitar done. Ooh, I need to do one little thing that I just saw when I stood up. Stop. Now that's probably going to make that go out of tune now. So now I'm going to have to retune it. Yeah, I went out of tune. Yeah, see. There we go. Yep, I noticed something when I stood up. One of the strings was not around the tuning peg all the way, so I had to crimp it close to the head. So we're an hour and 50 minutes on this guitar. Oh, so I think I'm gonna call this video done in here in about 6 minutes, and take pictures of this puppy tomorrow. And yeah, she was pretty awesome. Oh, and then I'll finish that Jackson tomorrow. The other Jackson, the Jackson Professional JTX. Oh, mercy. So yeah, she's pretty. Jackson Strat and AAA Quilted Jumbo Flamed Maple Rosewood fretboard. The frets and fretboard came out really nice. And yeah, if I put this up for sale, should be able to get $400 for it. Maybe $450. Yeah. We'll see. Oh.
Followed by NYPD Blue, then Xeno Warrior Princess. Right here on H&I.
Medical alert. FDA reports have linked the diabetic drugs Infocana, Jardiance, and others listed on your screen to a serious infection of the genital area. If you used Infocana, Jardiance, or another SGLT2 diabetes medication and were then diagnosed with a serious genital infection known as Fournier's gangrene, you may be entitled to financial compensation. You have a right to take action, so call Longo Legal today, toll-free at 844-900-DRUG. Call now, 844-900-DRUG. That's 844-900-DRUG. Non-attorney spokesperson.
Overwhelming air fresheners can send you running. So try Febreze One, with no aerosols and no heavy perfumes, so you can spray and stay. Febreze One.
My mom washes the dishes before she puts them in the dishwasher. So what does the dishwasher do?
Cascade Platinum does the work for you, re-washing and removing stuck-on foods the first time.
Wow, that's clean.
Cascade Platinum.
He's got my cheekbones, don't you think?
So yeah, we're doing pretty good on this. It sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, I'll admit, I look at the universe in an entirely different way now. I mean, I can't go around
So yeah.
subspace inversions without considering the impact it'll have on my son.
I'm glad to hear you intend to set a good example.
By the way, did I tell you how smart he is? I've already taught him how to knock small planets out of orbit.
And I thought you were going to teach him about love and conscience.
Let's see if I have a black tip. I mean, I put that tip on there because it was missing the tip.
Yeah, well,
So I put a new tip on it. And I'll have to see if I got any black ones as opposed to those. Excuse me.
When the stuff was right at the tip of my tongue, but
What?
I'm unable to spit it out.
What's that?
Stuff we put with eggs.
The stuff we put with eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, chorizo.
Trees.
Yeah, chorizo. Chorizo. Yeah. Yep. They do not have any black tips, I don't think. I got a shinola full of black ones. I might have some in that drawer over there. We'll see. I'm gonna look right now. Oh. Oh. I swore I had a black one. I'll look one more time, but... Oh! I don't think I have any black ones. The ones I have are excuse me. White. No, I have black ones somewhere. I just have to look. Pickups. Oh man. Okay, well. I guess I don't have any black ones. Black. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to have a black one. I suppose, I mean... Let me see in my other stock of switches for my okay, well that didn't work. Okay. None of these have tips on them, of course. Not one of them have tips on them. Not one. Not one of them has a tip on it. Not funny. Just when you want a tip, you can't find any. Okay. Let's see, what do I need for that Jackson? Those are chrome? Those are chrome, I think. Yeah. Well, okay. Nope. Now I gotta get my picture that I knocked off the wall a minute ago. Knock that sucker right off the wall.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but I've been a little busy lately. It's not like I didn't want to come back. After our last session, I slept like a baby. First time in months.
Okay.
So, should I do this?
Okay. Pictures back on the wall. Crying out loud. Okay, well, I don't think I got a black tip, so I'm just gonna have to go with that one, I think. I'll look in some of my other parts stock here. I think I looked in here earlier, but I'll look again. Another white tip there. And nothing. Dang it. Okay. I could have swore I had a thing of black ones somewhere. Oh man. Just gonna have to keep a looking. Darn it. Could have swore I had a thing of black ones. I'll keep looking here. But I don't know. I think it's a lost cause. Ooh, I knew I had some black ones. Hey. This is what I was looking for. A little black selector switch tip. I put a white one on there because I didn't think I had any black ones, and then I got to thinking, you know, I got some new black ones somewhere. So now, I'm going to pull that one off and grab a new black one. Brand new. Oh, you know what? These are Gibson. I can't use these, so never mind. I guess I was wrong. This one I thought I was right. I was wrong. Okay, well, dagnabbit. Shoot. Okay, well, I thought I had some, but I don't. So much for that. So now I'm going to have to put that one back on. Oh man. Well, that sucks. Could have swore I had a black one. Oh well. It's not that big a deal. It kind of sets it off having a white one on there. You know? Kind of makes it look a little different. So, what was I gonna do right now? Oh, no, that's it. I'm done. Okay. Well, okay. So I guess I am done after all. So I guess I'll close this video out here. Next commercial break on my show. And we'll call it at that. Because we're at 2 hours and 4 minutes on this video. So, that said,
judging by the oxidation, this happened about 2 weeks ago. Right about the time Cindy were here.
Exactly one of theirs. I recognize it from the database. Search the area. See See what else you can find. Some of their data banks may still be intact.
Captain, a body.
It isn't Zindi. At least not one of the three species we're familiar with.
Maybe it was one of the other two.
What about him?
The readings are the same.
This whole area's been scorched.
You alright?
Nah. Don't have much care for the tropics.
Okay.
Keep looking.
So yeah. So here it is, all done. The Jackson Strat in AAA jumbo quilted maple top. Pretty awesome. Take pictures of this bad boy tomorrow in the sun. That should really set it off nicely. I mean, really nicely. Should be really cool. We'll finish that other Jackson tomorrow. Oh, we got the new Guitar Center flyer in the mail today. Guitar Center. Oh. New Taylor for $1,600. Ooh, here's a custom Gibson Les Paul Standard for $3,500 and sparkle red. Pretty. There's your pretty. Gear head, 5 watt I think it is. 5 watt tube head. I've got one of those actually. Schecter. Schecter. Martin, Mitchell, Cordova. Fender Newporter. Nice. Okay, I'll finish my stream here. Because I'm tired. I have a full day tomorrow. I'm going to have to finish tomorrow on the other Jackson. So. Alright, so thank you for watching this classic guitar video on this brand new NOS. It's new old stock. It's a few years old, but it's still brand new. Only put a setup on it. Still has a protective plastic on the back cover and the back of the tuners. And it's a Jackson Strat, and it's a AAA jumbo quilted maple top and translucent red. So thank you very much, and we will see you next time.